Hello, hello everybody. Angie here, coming on with week three's make of hashtag Fun February Makes. Open collaboration here on YouTube, hosted by myself and Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals. We are collaborating and just trying to bring people together for the passion of our crafting and just support one another and share some love and do some creative making and just do some makes each week. So for week one, we did create a tag using your favorite color and washi. And then last week for Valentine week, we did create a cluster using a piece of ribbon, 2 or more buttons, and fabric. And then this week we're going to be making create a journal card without glue. We are using index cards as our base, and then just really just let your imagination go wild and do whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're going to get started on this. We have to make a journal card without using glue. So immediately, if you don't have glue, my thought went to using washi tape or stitching. Okay, so I have 2 cards here, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make 2 different ones. We're going to try and make one using washi tape and then one with stitching. Okay, see what we can come up with. Excuse me. That gives me a chance to pull out my new washi tapes and give those a try. I love those neutral colors. So along with that, I found this just a scrapbook piece of paper here. It's just like a 3 by, almost the size of a journal card actually. It's just a little bit shorter in height, but a little bit wider. So we're just gonna go with that. And I have to wrap this around with washi tape anyway. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But then I thought, just to add a little bit of dimension to the journal card, I grabbed a couple extra butterflies. And since I'm gonna be sewing anyway, I thought we can have just a couple pieces, a couple butterfly elements. Let me just kind of pinch it right in the middle a little bit here and just kind of have a little couple raised pieces, something like that. But if we do that, we need to get them to stick down somehow. So I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to stitch those as well. So I need you to be patient with me. I'm gonna bring my sewing machine up. We're gonna stitch these butterflies on the front of here just to have a little bit of dimension. And then I'm gonna get it out of the way, and then we're gonna have to bring it back up for the second index card. Okay, so do be patient with me. They should be pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna run a stitch just right down their body, just zip, zip, back and forth, and zip, zip. Did you get that? Zip, zip. Okay, so it's gonna be really fast. And I've got it already right here. And before I get started, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody's having a good week. And yeah, I hope everybody's in really good spirits. I am doing okay. Okay, so I already got it on. I didn't look at my thread. I got white thread. That'll be fine. And actually, I think that would be fun to have the little white tail sticking out maybe. So I'm gonna try. All I have are these 2 little elements right here. I'm gonna layer those, and I'm just gonna run a stitch to hold those in place, and hopefully they don't shift on me. And if I leave some, okay. All right, where's my foot? Can't get anything done without my foot. All right, here we go, guys. Just a quick second here. You know what? I could probably just manually just do a couple stitches up, turn around, just wind the hand, crank it, and do a couple stitches back. There we go. And you don't have to put you guys through hearing all the noise and the rattling, okay? I think that'll be easier. Yeah, very easy. But on the other one, I don't think it's gonna be quite that simple. Okay, so let's put the other one. Again, I have another butterfly and a little label, and I'm just going to layer those as well. Okay, we'll put those down toward the bottom. And hand crank it so we won't have to hear the noise. Turn it around and run it back. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to clip the tails off the back, and we're going to leave them leave a little length on the front, so that'll add to the whimsy and the flight of the butterfly on the front. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then this is going to go right on here, but before we do that, I think I'm going to, since this is in portrait mode position, position, and then when we flip it over, we'll keep it like this, so I'm going to have to put some lines on it this way. So I grabbed my line stamp here, and do I want to do brown or do I want to do black, or yeah, I guess we'll just do brown. So we'll throw some vintage photo on here. Get a piece of paper here underneath and try to get this somewhat straight. There we go. Not bad. That'll work. Okay, now we're ready to washi tape this baby down. What colors do we want to use? I think a wider one. So let's do, I think, this one. They're all lovely. Okay. And I'm just going to use my eyeballs here just to kind of helpful that we could see through the washi, so I can get it somewhat straight. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do a couple different ones. I thought we would do some decorating with stencils or something, but then I thought that might be a little too time consuming. All right, let's figure out where this is going to go. Right about, try and center it the best I can. Bring that over a bit. I'm probably being a little bit too particular, but okay, and we're just going to fold that washi tape over those edges like that. Oops, I'm out of frame, sorry. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh goodness. Okay, and keep it flat. And we could actually run a stitch around the edges of this washi tape if you wanted to. really, really cute. We've got ourselves a really fast, really simple, really easy, layered, textured journal card. And to finish it off, we can just hit it a little bit. It won't hit it with a little bit of vintage photo around those edges. If you have some stamps, maybe put a little stamp on there. If I would have thought about that a little sooner, I have a little butterfly stamp. That would have been really cute. But there we go. Look at that. What do you think? Very cute. And we've got journaling on the back. Okay, no glue. All right, that's one. Really simple. All right, we're gonna do another one. I'll wash you out of the way. And for this one, I grabbed some scraps. And as I was looking at them, these two particular ones are, if I layer them right side by side, they're just the size of my journal card, okay? Okay, but before I do that, I could just leave this as lining for the opposite side, but I want to do something else. Well, you know what? I could use those as guidelines. I don't know how well I'll be able to follow them, but we could use those as guidelines. Okay, we'll put the fabric on this side, and I'm going to attempt to sew these as straight as I can, just like that. Okay, but just for an extra bit of something, I have this piece of lace, and I thought maybe put this right over as a one full piece over it like that. What do you think? Rather than just that, I think I like it. So I'm going to cut this down just a little bit so it'll be a little easier to work with. And then I'm going to bring my sewing machine back up, and I'm going to attempt to sew this together. And you know, me and my sewing machine, we go round and round. And I know it's user issues, but it's not the machine, it's me. But still, I get to yelling at her sometimes. Okay. So, well, I guess I should move this out of the way for the moment and bring my sewing machine up. And then I'm going to lay this and get this laid straight, and then I'm going to try and stitch it. And we're going to see how this comes out. Trim that down just a bit. Okay, let me position these as best I can. Okay, I've got it layered. Now I'm just going to try my best to sew it straight. Keep your fingers crossed for me, please. All right, guys, turn your volume down. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Can't tell it where the end is. I think I could go a little bit closer. I think that's it. Trying to get as close to the edge of the index card as I can with the stitch, but since the fabric is hanging over, it's hard for me to see where my edge is. A little bit there. Okay, I think I can go a little closer. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this real quick, and then I'm going to have to hit it with the sewing machine again. Okay, there it is, and I kind of missed it a little bit, so I'm going to go back around, but I thought it would be fun to reinforce, not only to reinforce the fabric, but I'm going to go on the lines just to kind of re-emphasize the lines for writing. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, another 60 seconds, please. If I can get this straight. All righty. Okay, now I'm going to go down the lines. And I'm going to go every other one. Try to get as close to the line or right on the line if I can. Try to manipulate the machine a little bit. And I'm just in a zigzag, I'm just going up and down every other line there, guys. And we're just gonna get as straight as I can. I'm just manually cranking the sides just so I can get a more accurate position. Get it straight. One more, guys, and I'm all done. And I think, yeah. I was going to change the stitching on this top bit, but I think I'm just going to keep it straight. All right. All done. Now we can clean up our edges. Thank you for your patience on that, guys. But I thought it would be fun if I reinforced the lines, and then that's where you would write inside the stitched lines. I thought that would be really fun. You cannot see them very well because of the white thread. I didn't change my thread prior to starting the video, but it would have helped if we would have used a different color thread, but you can definitely see it's there. So it definitely elevates the journal card, I think. Okay, there we go. How cute is that? We need a little focal image though, don't we? What do I have? I also feel like I want to put like a tab or something. I've got this little piece of scrap here. That would be really cute. I'm going to stitch that on, guys, real quick, okay? And I'm just going to hand crank it so you don't have to hear the noise, because it's just about 1 inch long. If I can get it straight. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be really cute. I'm going to run it back and go back again a second time. Okay. There we go. How cute is that? I'm wondering what I have that I could put as a focal image that's close at hand. Let me look in my bits here. Let me grab something, see if we can put something on there. Well, we can't do anything that requires glue, so got some stickers here. Oh, that's pretty. I like that color. Let's do that. And I put some glossy accents on that to make it like a resin sticker. Let's do that. Very cute. And it brings out a little bit of the color from the background there. Just a little something, something. And there we go. We've got ourselves a journaling card with no glue. And I can even bring some more stickers in if I wanted to, but I think that's good just like that. Actually, well, can't move it now. Make sure it's on there really well. Okay, guys, what do you think? That's my make for week 3 of hashtag Fun February Makes. You were to make a journal card without using glue. So this one here, we just layered a piece of scrapbook paper on top of our index card. I lined it with a stamp for journaling. We wrapped it around with some washi tape, and of course those corners aren't going to stick because it's layered, but that's fine. They're down. It'll go in and out of a pocket just fine. We brought in a little stitching there, giving some tails to our little butterflies there for a little added element. Very cute, effective journal card. And then this one, we layered a couple pieces of fabric. We topped it with a piece of lace. We sewed all the way around, and then I brought in stitching to try to line up on every other line so we can have a little journaling spot there, and then a little piece of scrap for a tab and a sticker element. Very cute. And I think we need to do a little inking on that as well. I think that will just finish that off very nicely. Oh yeah. And then as far as all the little strands, you could leave it, or if that's a problem for you guys, if you don't know, you could just take a lighter, and if I think we have time, I can show you what I mean, but all you have to do is, I think I have my lighter here somewhere. Carefully, yeah, you can just singe the edges, just run and it just singes those. Right down for you, and then just do like that. Just like that. There we go. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, those are my journal cards for the week. Journal cards of your choice using an index card as the base without any glue. So we made 2. All right. So I hope that has inspired you to do a little something and get those index cards and make some for yourselves, and I will definitely be watching, okay? If you want to follow along, participate, or show some love to the ones that are participating in this challenge, just use hashtag FunFebruaryMakes to follow along. And thank you so very much for spending some time with me today on my channel, and I will see you for week 4, okay? Thank you again. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.